What's up guys, Ben here, Enos Tech, and today we're going to be taking a look at the BLACKVUE SPORT SC500. For those of you that don't know, this is a direct competitor with the GoPro cameras. This is an action adventure type camera, and if I recall, this model is meant to go up against the GoPro Black range, but don't quote me on that because I believe this is supposed to have the same, well, not the same, but a very similar Sony sensor in it. As you can see on the front of the packaging, we have a direct window that allows us access to see the camera. It of course says share the view BLACKVUE Sport with the SC500 model number. It then also goes on to tell us that this camera supports full HD at 60 frames per second with high-speed shooting, built-in Wi-Fi plus app for Android and iOS, so you can control the camera right from your phone or have a look at it right from your phone or your favorite tablet, which is always nice. You can do time-lapse videos, and as I mentioned, it has the Sony Exmor 12M CMOS sensor. It has a 157 degree wide angle lens. It also has a 2.0 inch LCD screen right on the back of the camera, which is of course going to come in handy, and it also includes a waterproof housing. Around to the bottom of the box, of course, it says BLACKVUE Sport again, and I know it's probably a bit hard to see this with my lighting, and I do apologize, but there are also actually some outlines of some people fishing and golfing and some stuff you may or may not use the camera for. The back of the box is very simple, just a logo with the word Petasoft or Petasoft, however you pronounce it. I am not 100% sure on that. The top of the box has a the website on it. You can go to www.blackvuesport.com. They also offer a range of dash cams and some other cameras that are real nice. And like I said, these are very high quality cameras. They're not cheap rip-offs, so they're definitely nice. To have a little bit more of a look, we can go ahead and slide the sleeve off, and then as you can see, we get a little bit better picture of the camera here. And we also have another little compartment on the right hand side that appears to have some stuff in it. So we'll go ahead and have a look at this box first and see what we have. Alright, inside the box we have a nice little zipper case that's, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's not a very hard case, but it's definitely not soft. There is a little play to it, but it is definitely hard, and it will protect our BLACKVUE SC500 camera. There's also a bag that contains our battery, and it also has various mounts, it appears, and of course the screw to hold the mounts together, so we can go ahead and set this up in a number of different places. We also have our USB charging cable, which will of course come in handy. There is also a share the view BLACKVUE manual that will of course hopefully help us get everything set up. I don't know if you can see it, but in the beginning a lot of it seems to be in Chinese maybe. It's definitely not English, I can guarantee you that much. And it just goes on to show us how to set it up, some usage examples, and how to get the battery in. Now if you will notice here, if we go ahead, take our plastic cover off, we can get to the camera itself. As you can see, it's very nice. It is already in the waterproof casing, which is very nice, which you can of course take apart by, well, yeah, I can open and close that, and as you can see, I can go ahead and get the camera out of the casing. The camera is nice and small, very compact, and it is pretty much all square except for the lens, as you can see here, sticking out just a bit. On the top of the camera itself, you'll notice the record button here. It also says that it's a 12 megapixel camera with Wi-Fi full HD action camera. It also appears what appears to be a power button here as well. This is of course the 2.0 inch LCD screen on the back of it with the Petasoft branding on the underneath. The bottom of the camera itself, not much fun going on here. Just a little of course part number, serial number sticker type thing. Then on the side, well, depending on how you're holding it, I would call it the left side if you were looking from the back. It of course appears to be our eject button somehow to get the battery in, which I will of course take a bit more look at later. It also what appears to, well, it looks like maybe another power button of some sort, and also a button to turn on the Wi-Fi, I'm guessing by the signal there. On the other side we have our flap that we can open up that will reveal access to the ports to go ahead and connect the mini HDMI cable, the mini USB, and also we can put in a micro SD card so we can go ahead and film for a bit longer if we want. That is pretty much it for the first look and everything. Like I said, it's definitely a nice camera, very high quality, and I do look forward to running some tests on it. I'll be doing a bunch of videos, a bunch of photos, and I'm just going to kind of combine everything together. I'll of course upload it to the Enos Tech website, YouTube, and whatnot for you guys to check out. Yeah, so I look forward to having to play with this. I'd like to thank BLACKVUE for sending me this to review. That was awesome of you guys, and please check back in the future for my review. Thank you.